What's happening, everyone? I'm delighted to say that it is time for another episode of PINT SIDE. It is powered by MiXR. MiXR is the only app in the world that rewards you for buying pints down the pub. There is a huge game coming up. It's Scotland versus Brazil. I'm joined by Flav and a very special guest.
Who's that then?
Can't tell you.
Why?
I'm really excited for this. Really excited.
Why do you know and I don't know?
Mate, because it's a need-to-know basis, and I need to know and you don't.
Right.
But it's somebody, if you're going to watch a Scotland game, couldn't be a better man. Hey! It's Mr. Gordon Smart with a beard.
I even put them
Thank
on
you
your
very
face,
much. Cheers,
Rory.
mate.
Good to see you, mate.
Great to see you. How are you?
Mate, right.
Mate, I've been following you on Instagram. You've been all over. You were in Boston for the Scotland game.
I did 6 days in Boston, which was some of the best times of my life, and I've been really lucky to do some pretty cool stuff in my job over the years, but having some time with the Tartan Army on foreign soil, Germany was epic 2 years ago. But it's been 28 years since we qualified for a World Cup. I keep telling this story, but I was 18 in 1998, and I said, can't afford it, it's too expensive, we'll go to the next one. 20? I've got a 16-year-old son.
They're falling in love with you as well, aren't they?
I think we have made a friend for life in Boston.
Yeah.
There's talk of a New England Patriots game in Glasgow, twinning the cities. Yeah. There's talk of haggis being made legal in the first state in America. All that stuff.
There were some great images. Do you know the one that really caught me? Have you seen the fella teaching teaching the Bostonian copper how to play the bagpipes?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Great video. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I have. But the English went there and not quite the same. Didn't really go down as well.
You don't have your own instrument. That's the problem.
No, that's
mate.
the problem. Yeah, we don't have our own instrument or our own Heineken dedicated kilt.
Yes, there we go. I've got a kilt here designed by Siobhan Mackenzie, who's a brilliant designer. And what you can see there is a waveform, right? So that waveform is actually the accurate representation of the Scotland song, We'll Be Coming, We'll Be Coming, We'll Be Coming, Tartan Army anthem. So that's it, there you go, proper
that's
tartan.
Amazing.
That is class.
Yeah,
It's not bad, that. Heineken have put that together for me, and it probably won't be safe to... They asked for it back.
Well,
And I said, I'm not so sure you want that
So
back.
you'll send it in the post.
Yeah, send it back.
Should we do a bit of a World Cup recap? There's been so much to get our teeth into,
Yeah.
and I think the thing that we need to start with is Mr. Scott McTominay.
What a gorgeous guy. I mean, hasn't he changed since he played for Manchester United? But it was a penalty as far as I'm concerned. I know you boys would probably disagree, but in every situation in the Premier League, that's a penalty for me.
Yeah.
The problem is FIFA seem to be letting things go, which actually is admirable.
Yeah.
Not when it's your team.
No.
Not when you're 1-0 down.
well, they let the Mbappe one go, which was mental.
And also, Konza.
So how lucky were we?
Of course.
I mean, the Konza one was
Konza.
ridiculous.
The Konza one was absolutely ludicrous. It was a karate kick.
If I presented the evidence to you without the picture and said, off the ground, 2 feet in the air, waist high,
Doesn't touch the ball.
doesn't touch the ball.
I'm all right with these decisions not being given because the game's flowed so much better. Like this World Cup has been a really kind of like relaxed and high-paced game of football, and it's about the referees and how they've been allowing big challenges to go.
You say that until Harry Kane's brought down.
Yeah, no, of course. I'll change my mind completely. but for right now, but that was a penalty.
Is he loved? You know, when you're in like the Scotland end, is it all about McTominay?
I love that song. I'll bleep it for you. He knocked back England to play for Scotland. It's Scott McTominay.
Okay, I love
and it's to the Lion Sleeps Tonight.
Yeah.
McTominay.
Okay,
After
I'll
about
rate
4
that.
hours of that.
No, that's the kind of one that you could do on a loop forever in a pub, isn't it?
You look at Elliot Anderson, for instance, right? He came all the way through the ranks of Scotland and chose England. McTominay could have played for either. I mean, Declan Rice, as we know, is Irish. He made that decision to play for England.
Yeah.
But McTominay has nailed his colours to the mast, and I think he's our big game player. And when he turns it on, he's imperious. What a figure.
It's class.
Absolutely. Next up, we have got Mohamed Salah scoring, and I think that pretty much meant that every icon at this World Cup is now off the mark, shining, and that's only good for the World Cup and only good for football, isn't it?
100%. Yeah, you've got Haaland scoring, you've got Ronaldo bagging 2.
Mbappe.
Mbappe, Kane.
Yeah, Lionel Messi scored 5 already.
It's insane.
John McGinn.
John McGinn also scoring. So it just shows that these even domestic form is important. And Salah's, you would say, he was waning for Liverpool, but when it comes to the World Cup, big game players, they deliver, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Talking of big game players delivering, let's now talk about Harry Kane. This is more of a, rather than just like focusing on Kane, what happened? What happened for England? Like, where did it go so wrong?
I'm really getting annoyed, right? I've been listening to TalkSport and various other radio stations.
That's what happens. You get annoyed
all
listening.
day,
Doing my job.
And do you know what? The English fans, we don't deserve anything because we put in one sort of mediocre performance and the whole world's melting down. Like we can't look at what the Scottish are doing, right? They've had the difficult result and they're rebounding. They've got Brazil tonight as we record. And the mood around that nation is positive. But England, we have one stumbling and we're all sort of falling apart.
Yeah, but why? What's wrong with the
Ghana
England team?
defended well. Defended well. They did their job. We couldn't find a way. We see it in the Premier League every single season.
Okay, can I ask you a question then? Just in terms of why it happened, why we couldn't quite find the answer.
Yeah.
Is there something to be said for us not taking enough creativity? We didn't take Trent Alexander-Arnold. Very creative footballer, arguably the most creative.
No Cole Palmer.
No Cole Palmer.
No
No Phil Foden. Gibbs White to a degree.
Yeah.
There isn't enough creativity. Is that an error from the manager?
No, England's problems are not up front. You can change the front four and still be brilliant. Your problem is at centre half. You know, I think you're having Morgan Rogers coming on. I think he's phenomenal. I think Saka came on. If you start with Saka, you've got so many options up front. Rashford came on. You know, Gordon didn't have the best game, but you've got so many options up front. Whoever you pick would do a brilliant job going forward. England will win and lose this World Cup based on your centre halves.
How do you think we'll do this World Cup from a neutral perspective?
I think you'll get all the way. I think you'll get deep. I think you'll get semi-final.
What do you reckon, Flav?
We're going to win it.
We're going to win it.
Yeah, I've said it.
Heard it here first.
Well,
that's binding.
I've said it about 15 times.
That is binding on Pint Side. That is binding all thanks to the MiXR app.
You're welcome again. I've said this about 4 or 5 times. England are going all the way.
Let's discuss not only Erling Haaland's brilliance, but have you seen him doing the row?
Yes.
What do you reckon?
I mean, it's not quite Loch Lomond. It's not quite Doa Deer. It's an impressive noise, but it's not 125 decibels of Flower of Scotland. Do
you know what would be terrifying about this? Though? You know, if you cast your minds back to what that row is, right? You know, if you were like off the Dorset coast, like 800, what would it be? 800 AD.
Yeah.
And they rocked up. You'd be a bit.
Yeah.
A load of geezers jump off a boat, looking like Erling Haaland.
Loads of monks running for the hills.
If you know anything about violence, right?
Yeah.
Make loud noises.
Yeah.
Really helps.
Yeah.
Do you know what I love about Haaland? Like, one of the best characters in football. He was interviewed the other day, and they said, what do you think of France? He goes, they're probably going to beat us. They're probably going to win the whole tournament, so I'm not really bothered. Like, how refreshing is that?
But I'll tell you what's terrifying about, if we ended up playing Norway, they're a good side. I thought Oscar Bob should have scored the other day. If he had, it could have been good players. We're going to have to be really good to beat them because if Konsa's at the back, Haaland scores 2.
No, but
so we're going to have to score 3.
You'd much rather play Norway as England than play Ghana, and that's my point.
Anyway, they'll come out.
They'll come out. Croatia came out. But did we beat a really Asian Croatia side and think it was amazing?
Yeah.
That's my worry.
Yeah.
Can I give you a modern history lesson? There's a great photographer called David Yarrow, right? He took the most incredible picture of Maradona in '86 in the Azteca, holding the World Cup aloft, pointing in the sky, looking right down the barrel of the camera. It was a fluke. He had the wrong lens on, just happened to be the right place at the right time. Maradona's hand of God was touching the saltire in the sky. David Yarrow, amazing photographer, he just did the Norway team as Vikings on the beach in Norway. Have you seen the picture?
Yeah. I've seen it.
That's David Yarrow. He's an incredible guy.
The whole squad line up on the beach.
That's
it's amazing.
Cool. And
that's the same photographer as
same photographer. But if you imagine that all the national teams set up for an incredible photograph like that, Norway's formidable, terrifying. I think Scotland in the Highlands doing something like that, terrifying. What are England going to do? Like sitting in the MiXR app having a pint of shandy.
It's a great app. It's the only app that rewards you for buying beer down the pub.
Grumbling about
during
Trent
the World
Alexander-Arnold.
Wait, did everybody just see what just happened there? Flav got the call to action right.
Yeah.
Mate, here we go.
Also, can we just acknowledge that this is the hottest day on earth?
Do I get an assist for that, baby?
Yeah.
I don't want people to think I'm ill and dying, right? It's really hot in here.
And Flav, you've actually been desperate to talk about this.
Well, I think it's the story of the World Cup, isn't it? Cape Verde, unbeaten in their group. I might have said that they shouldn't have even been here. Like, who did they qualify against? Should Dr. Congo be here? And I've been made a fool of, really. It's a fantastic story, an incredible story, and it just shows that maybe a 48-team World Cup is for the good of the game.
And they've been amazing. That result against Uruguay is unreal. Like, absolutely.
Yeah, unreal.
Unreal. Now let's talk about maybe the governor, maybe the heir to the throne, Kylian Mbappe. he is just unstoppable.
He's electric, isn't he?
World Cup Mbappe. When he gets going in a World Cup, he's just unstoppable. I think we might need to pause because Gordon is feeling very emotional.
That fought and died for. Yeah, we bet hell and went and stood against him. Guess who? Proud Edward's army.
Bastards!
And sent him homewards to think again. Sorry, boys.
It's all right.
Second verse.
Kylian Mbappe is basically unstoppable, isn't he?
Yeah.
The heir to the throne, you know, the Messi, Ronaldo, is he the next?
In terms of big game player, he delivers in the World Cup. It's unreal.
Do you know, talking about that game, did you see the lightning, the pause, everything that happened there?
I thought lightning and football would make it more exciting. I don't know why they have to go off.
Pending death.
Do you know the rules?
If there's a lightning flash within 8 miles of the stadium, it's suspended for half an hour. If on 28 minutes there's another lightning flash within 8 miles, another half an hour. There are clouds over the game tonight, so there's a chance the games could get postponed.
It could be here all night.
Could be.
Lamine Yamal.
What can you say? If it isn't Mbappe, it's going to be him. It's unbelievable how good he is.
It's the same with Mbappe. If France are going to win it, Mbappe is going to be the reason. If Spain win it, Lamine Yamal will be the reason. And if Argentina win it, what can we say about this guy?
Outstanding, is it? 6 World Cups?
6 World Cups.
He's only scored in 5 though, not like his friend from Portugal.
He scored more goals after 35 than...
He scored more goals after 35 than Thierry Henry at World Cups than Thierry Henry, Harry Kane or whatever have ever scored.
I went to see him play for Inter Miami.
Yeah.
And he still looks magical every time anybody goes near him.
Yeah. Do you know, in Qatar, and I know it was a while ago now, I went to an Argentina game in Qatar, and it's like the best atmosphere I've ever been in. Like, you know, just the adulation, like the idolising him. Cristiano Ronaldo obviously cost me a lot of money, but he's back.
How much money?
A bit. The bids are on you.
Oh yeah, I think a great example again of perhaps not playing down the MLS and the Saudi leagues and saying that maybe playing 2 years in those leagues won't mean that you won't be able to compete at a World Cup, and he scores.
Yeah.
He scored.
Do you think he's back? 2 goals against Uzbekistan. Does that mean he's back?
No.
I don't think he was ever away. Yeah, he is.
Yeah?
Oh, absolutely. His story, listen, the competition between him and Messi, but not just Messi, Mbappe, you know, Haaland, John McGinn, as we said, all those boys are pushing each other on so far, you know.
We're now going to get stuck into it. Thank you so much to Heineken, and thank you so much to the MiXR app. Remember, it's the only app in the world that rewards you for having a few pints down the pub.
Cheers, boys.
Chaps.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
To Scotland. And that team in England.